The Switch 2 hacking scene has taken a real dark turn. Switch 2 hackers and emulators have been jailed by Nintendo in the background. Mario Kart World, a game that was a launch title for the Switch 2, the community has managed to take down the server, hack it and exploit it in a way that you will never predicted by anyone. Nintendo, a billion-dollar organization, is secretly scared and brought to its knees by the community, and here's how. In this video, we'll discuss it. Welcome to System Decoded. If you're new here, my name is Naseem. My background is in computer science with data science, and recently I've transitioned into the cybersecurity realm. On this channel, what we do is we break down complex systems into a simple format, and I provide you the framework and deep insight to understand. In typical fashion, just want to say a disclaimer. I do not promote any forms of piracy on this channel. This content is made for speculation and educational purposes only, so viewer discretion is advised. So we'll break down this video into three simple parts. Number one, we will discuss the two stories, one of which Nintendo does not even want you to know about. In part number two, I will give you the cybersecurity framework utilized by the community unconsciously without even knowing, and how they took down a billion-dollar organization. And then in part number three, I will give you the future implications and what this means for the entire gaming community as a whole. So let's get into it. YouTuber investigated by Italian police for playing retro ROMs. Italian YouTuber Francesco Celestini has been investigated by police randomly. Why? Because he was doing reviews on his YouTube channel of consoles with preloaded ROM games. Now, every YouTuber and influencer reviews consoles with emulated games. So why now, all of a sudden? Sinister part is that he could face up to 15,000 euros in fees and up to 3 years in prison if this lawsuit goes the wrong way. Let's connect the dots. Allegedly speaking, there might be, I don't know, a billion-dollar organization right now that has launched the console with emulated games on. So let's be blunt when I say this, and this is why I've included the story on this channel, is because this poor influencer has been made an example out of to strike fear into influencers and YouTubers and people not to buy these devices. But the thing is, emulation isn't actually illegal. It's a gray area. So if you own the ROMs, legally speaking, you can emulate them wherever the hell you want. So the second story is that Mario Kart World had been taken down by the Nintendo community. I found this out the hard way. Basically, I was blown off Steam and I tried to log in to the Mario Kart server and I was hit with this error code. Mario Kart World error 23214992. I don't know what this error is. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'm overblowing it. Trying to get onto this game now for like 45 minutes. What, man? I'm gonna cry. Look, as you can see, I was genuinely frustrated. I was so confused. After I recorded the video, I actually tried troubleshooting steps of all kinds. And then I saw a comment on my channel and he basically explained that the Nintendo community had basically exploited the server. And keep in mind, this was really strange because Mario Kart World is an evergreen title. And on top of that, it's a launch title for the Switch 2. Waiting up to 20 minutes to get into a game is beyond insane. So I did a bit more research because I was like, how was it exploited? Was it through code? Was it through tracking and sniffing through Wireshark? Was it Python? Was it a malware script? Like, of all things, it was all to do with Discord. So let's get into the cybersecurity framework on how hackers actually took it down. So in this part of the video, we will discuss the cybersecurity framework utilized, and I can't believe I'm saying it, to take down Mario Kart World server. So the first stage is known as reconnaissance. Reconnaissance, if you watch my previous video, is what are the weak points of the system? What is the Hercules foot? What can we utilize as leverage, as fuel to spark the fire? And in this case, I can't believe saying it, but it was the 3 rounds that had been taken out the game. Stage now is scanning and enumeration. We need to figure out what attack vector can we utilize. So obviously, as of now, Nintendo servers haven't been exploited. What are the alternatives? So what they utilized was Discord. Instead of hacking the actual server, we will take the users off their server and decentralize it. And this is called decentralization. Or not, Discord was the attack vector, which is just so crazy to think about. Discord, of all things, being an attack vector. Software just acted weird, so I just had to switch it. Anyway, so now that they've got the Discord server, they now need to choose an exploit. So in the traditional sense, this is where you actually inject the code, hack the code, etc. But in this case, there is no code. And this is where they hacked what's known as human behavior, specifically what's known as player loyalty. Why player loyalty? Because what they need to do is take Nintendo's own audience, i.e., the players using the server, and bring them to their own server. So basically, they used the free rounds as a fuel to spark a fire. They then went to replicate the Nintendo servers. Then they needed to change the behavior of the customer, i.e., they attacked the player loyalty. They shifted Nintendo's own player loyalty away from Nintendo and moved it to their own server. And this is where we go on to maintaining access. And this is all about control. To do this is basically grow the server, make it so good that it literally moves everyone from Nintendo's server to this server. It's all about control in this sense. And this is where Nintendo's public servers, why is this such a big thing? So what if they go to Discord? So what if they stay? No. You have to understand. If I go and buy Mario Kart today and I go online and I play and there's no one there, what am I going to do? I'm going to leave a bad review, i.e. bringing the score of the whole game down. And if everyone tries to access public servers and no one there, then yet the review of the game will go down, i.e. hurting Nintendo's reputation. We go into the final stage, which is impact, which is where hackers usually hide their fingerprints, right? But obviously in this case, there was nothing illegal done. They just went and created their own Discord servers and Nintendo couldn't do nothing about it. It's not illegal to do that. But what was the impact? One, they actually managed to make Nintendo kneel. And this is what I call the control shift. They made Nintendo kneel, and there was a public announcement saying Nintendo has finally listened to the community and brought back the free rounds. However, the biggest impact, and this is why I think a lot of people missed, is now Mario Kart isn't even as good as it was. There's been reports coming out saying Mario Kart is a dying game. How on earth is an evergreen game since I've been playing since a child now not a good game anymore? Because it was exploited. And this is where the biggest impact came. The reputation of the game was damaged, and that's the impact the hackers wanted. Are huge future implications moving forward, which I'll explain now. Let's end the video with the future implications of this exploit. Number one, if you've ever watched the movie The Hunger Games, there's a reason why President Snow literally says destroy all rebellion at the heart. Any ounce of rebellion happened, it was shut down immediately. The community has learned now from doing this, because what message does that send to Nintendo? It says to Nintendo is that if you mess with us, we will find a way to mess with you. Hacking a Mario server today, it's finding a homebrew tomorrow, it's boycotting the organization the day after. And this is why small acts of rebellion should never go unnoticed. And this is why I've dedicated this entire video to this exploitation. I've never seen something as amazing as this. Anyway, if you liked the video, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and I will speak to you soon. I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Peace.